class 10th. Again I am Ken Mishra. Welcome all of you in online classes of biology. Class, in digestion in human beings, we have studied that food first of all goes into the mouth, after that esophagus, after that stomach. After stomach there is small intestine. As I told you in previous online class that in a small intestine the inner wall possesses finger-like projections. These finger-like projections are known as villi. These villi are responsible for the digestion of for the absorption of digested food material. ठीक है, तो these villi have very important role in absorption. Now, small intestine, inner wall of small intestine also secrete intestinal juice. This intestinal juice contains some enzymes. These enzymes are responsible for breakdown of proteins into amino acid, fats into fatty acids, and carbohydrates into glucose. When these macromolecules are converted into amino acid, fatty acid and glucose, then these are absorbed by the villi of a small intestine into the body. Clear? Now, for action of these enzymes, the medium of food should alkaline, and the food in stomach is in acidic medium, because in stomach hydrochloric acid is released. So how the medium of food changes here? For this we have a gland known as liver gland, in which bile juice is produced. This bile juice is stored in gallbladder, and from gallbladder this bile juice is released into small intestine. This bile juice make the passage of food alkaline for the action of enzymes produced by the intestinal wall in intestinal juice. This is about a small intestine. Now, after the small intestine, large intestine is present in our body. Large intestine. In large intestine, the remaining water is reabsorbed. And the rest undigested food is stored in rectum. Clear? This is the function of large intestine. Now after that, in your book a new topic is given, respiration. This is all about digestion, students. Now come to respiration. I want to tell you outline of this topic, respiration, today. We will study in depth in later online classes. Students, as you know, respiration consists of expiration and inspiration. Expiration means to expel carbon dioxide or to expel the air outside from the lungs is expiration, and to take air inside the lungs is known as inspiration. Inspiration plus expiration is equal to respiration. Of course, this respiration is of two types. One is cellular respiration, which takes place under the cell, inside the cell, whereas second one is alveolar respiration, which takes place in between outer external atmosphere and lungs. Number one, alveolar respiration. Alveolar respiration. This is first type of respiration. Second one is cellular respiration. Cellular respiration. Alveolar respiration कहाँ होता है? लंग्स और एटमॉस्फेयर के बीच में. In between lungs and external atmosphere, alveolar respiration takes place. And cellular respiration takes place inside the mitochondria. Cellular respiration takes place inside the mitochondria upon the surface of the cristae. Clear? These are two types of respiration. इसके अलावा बहुत सारे respiration आप जानते होंगे, जैसे एक तरह का अभी हमने बताया आपको एक्सपिरेशन, इंस्पिरेशन. वो दोनों तो ह्यूमन बींग्स में या किसी भी लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म में, एनिमल में होते हैं, इंस्पिरेशन और एक्सपिरेशन. ठीक है. एक तरह का और रेस्पिरेशन आपने सुना होगा, एनाएरोबिक एंड एरोबिक रेस्पिरेशन. एनाएरोबिक and aerobic, these are also two types of respiration. थोड़ा सा इसके बारे में बता दें. There are some special type of bacteria present in our surrounding which can survive only in absence of oxygen. Imagine some special type of bacteria present in our surrounding in atmosphere which can survive easily in absence of oxygen. Those microorganisms, those bacteria are known as anaerobic bacteria. Anaerobic bacteria because they possess anaerobic respiration. Clear? And aerobic respiration means respiration in presence of oxygen. Human beings are doing aerobic respiration. Clear? एग्जाम्पल भी आपको बता दें, उस बैक्टीरिया का नेम बता दें. मिथेनोजन बैक्टीरिया इज द एग्जाम्पल. मिथेनोजन बैक्टीरिया इज एग्जाम्पल ऑफ एनारोबिक बैक्टीरिया. क्लियर? दिस इज रेस्पिरेशन स्टूडेंट्स. Respiration is very essential phenomena because with the help of oxygen, oxidation of food takes place in our body. In absence of oxygen, no oxidation, no breakdown of glucose takes place. And breakdown of glucose molecule is very essential phenomena for any living organism because breakdown of glucose provides us energy in form of ATP. One molecule of glucose on breakdown produces 36 adenosine triphosphate energy. This energy is needed by all living organisms for their various activities, for their various body functions. So, respiration is very essential phenomena. Class about digestion. As far as digestion is concerned, your homework is revise complete digestion in human beings, and we will study about respiration in detail in next online class. This is all for today's class 10. Stay home, be safe. Thank you, class 10.